So good day everyone. So I will be discussing about social process with here your conflict, your competition, and your cooperation. So I have here a video clip. So you have to watch and observe how teamwork works in animals.
Okay, come on, everyone. We're behind schedule. You know what's gotta be done. Move it, move it, move it. Hey, you there. Pick up the pace. You're falling behind. What is happening, sir? Come on, let's go. Everyone, pull together. We've got a threat on our hands. You there. Here we go.
Okay. Let's have your discussion questions here for number one. Okay, you have watched the clip already. So number one question, why did you observe from the video clip? So what did you observe? Okay, it's working together in accomplishing one set of goals that makes up a teamwork between the penguins, the ants, and the crab. Number two, what learning messages can you get from the clip you have watched? So here, the message is it is best to be involved in a group than in an individual. It's because you will gain a positive results from it. You will able to succeed on your one set of your goal if you do it together. Number three, how many people are engaged with each other? Of course, they are in a team. They are involved in a group. So that's why they are able to win between the others. Four, when are you able to engage with each other? Is your interaction cooperative, competitive, or in conflict? So we're able to have to discuss that one later on as we move on to our topic. Okay, so here your social process. It is a change in society that is consistent over time and is influenced by various forms of social interaction. So there are three of those ones. So here, social process can be classified into two. So we have here your associative process and your dissociative process. First one is our associative process. When we talk about associative process, it brings individuals and groups together and has a positive impact on development. Okay, as we go back on our clip a while back, it is one set of example of associative process. Why? It's because they are together. They are in teamwork with setting a goal in succeeding to win whatever they want. Okay? Second one is your dissociative process. It separates individuals and groups within a society and has a negative impact on development. So here, it's whether it may be a conflict or a competition. See, it separates individuals. There is no cooperation between groups or a team. So here your elements of your social process. Let's take a look at these examples. Okay, these are called your social cooperation. Okay, as you take a look at those pictures, the first one here, they are working together to step up, to reach the top of the place that they want to go to. So they are helping each other just to achieve their goal. And this one, they are engaging into a learning activity, so which they are helping in a group. And also here, you see a lot of hands here. Ibig sabihin, they are in a team. They are cooperating. It means they are setting goal for just one team. And this one, as you see, Honeybee is one of the best examples of cooperation, of unity, and uh, accomplishing a set of goals for everyone. How do we realize how cooperation becomes beneficial to the progress of an individual or society? Do we really realize how is it benefit to us? If we do one thing individually, can we do it easily? Of course, no. We extend our help to others just to finish or just to succeed in the goals that we want. So, kailangan natin ang everybody. We do just don't live by ourselves, but we also need live for others. So that is social cooperation. Next. So how does our student get along in our classroom? How do we manage them to cooperate with each other? So when we reset our classroom, when we made them to do activities, uh, are there some instances that our students cannot cooperate with their group, especially when we do differentiated activities? Or there are times na medyo magulo ang ating classroom? Of course, there are times. But how do we manage this? Of course, we manage this by setting our rules from the beginning of our class. Nagsiset tayo ng rules natin when we start our activity, when we want them to succeed, when we want our objectives to be matched with our classroom. So, kailangan na we will set rules before we begin. Okay? Here, second one is your competition. We know competition, when we talk about competition, it has a negative impact. Meron siyang negative na notion na when we talk about competition. So when we talk about competition, it is a two or more people strive against one another to gain possessions of some good or service. So there are times when competition can be more hurting. It's because, for example, when you play volleyball or you play ball games, you compete with one another just to win the game. It's because you don't want uh, to lose that game. So you compete, you strive just to gain praise from your teachers, praise from your friends, or praise from others. So you compete with them. Next, second one, let's take a look at these pictures. So what social processes that it show? Okay, so kakasabi lang natin kanina, that is your competition. And this is an example of a chess. So if you take a look at this picture, it is a chess game. 'di ba? We played chess by two, right? So they are competing with each other through a game. So there is no really a game that has no loser or a winner. So meron pa ring matatalo talaga. Okay? Next, we have here a competition is also an example of a dissociative social process. Bakit siya dissociative? It's because it separates an individual or a group. So it is a negative, has a negative impact on a social process. Why people can get along? Why there are some people who are uh, not incompatible with others? Number one, money. We know that money is one of also of the basic needs that we need just to live. Uh, Hindi lang food or shelter, but also we need money to live. Second one, power. Another example of that is politics. We compete with those people who are is in power. Dumidikit tayo doon sa mga taong who really has power. Mas sinasaydan nila is because we know that they have money, they have power. Second one, third one is your fame. Syempre, when we have fame, when we are famous, especially when you are a wealthy man, you can get along well with others. Why? It's because you are popular. You're just looking at yourselves with your fame, with your power, with your money. Fourth one, people can get along because of luxuries. Minsan they are sa ating na meron tayong makasariling pag-uugali. It's because of our luxuries, of our wealth that we have. We can get along. We'll have conflict with each other is because of these ones. And then the last one is our social class. We can get along, it's because of social class. We don't want to be in companion with the lower class, it's because we are wealthy. We have money, we have power, we have everything. So ayaw natin na magkihalubilo sa kanila. Why? It's because we lack uh, manner. We lack the good attitude. The way we engage with others is lacking. So there is no equality. Okay, let's learn about your last one. We have your conflict. Conflict is a dissociative social process, can be direct or indirect manner. So this is when one group of society destroys another to gain access to good or service, or when someone interferes with another attempt. Everybody has a conflict. We live in a society where people are in conflict. When we watch televisions, we watch wars, we watch people who are fighting for themselves, for freedom. Here, if you take a look at these pictures, you've seen two girls who are in conflict with each other, saying mean things, rude things to each other. So conflict can be always mean. rude or hostile in some manner, and it always hurts others' feelings. So we don't realize at the end that what we say or do can be really uh, can really hurt others. It is a negative. It is one of an example of a dissociative process. So I will leave you with one quotation. If we all live for a common goal without competitions and conflict, there will be a better place for everyone. We miss if we just uh, set our life into good, leaving competitions and conflicts in our lives, we can get along and we can have a better place to live in. So thank you for listening and good day, everyone.